Are you ready? Because we are turning ourselves into a vampire today. While I tell you a really crazy story about something that happened to somebody where I work. Let me go put like a black tank top on or something right now. This isn't the vampire vibe. Okay, and to warn you, there's gonna be a lot of makeup. Okay, it's a vampire. We're gonna go all out. Go ahead and favorite this video and save it for Halloween time because you're gonna want to. I'm gonna show you how to make very, very inexpensive vampire teeth that look so realistic. DIY. So let's start with Gothic Hippies foundation, and we're gonna do the matte, and this is N45. So one of the girls at work a couple days ago told us the most craziest, scariest story, like real life thing. Let me tell you. Gothic Hippies concealer, N4. Yeah, so she was like in a whole nother world. So her husband had gotten a phone call from her son. Always wet the beauty blender, like soak it in water, squeeze it out. So her husband got a call from their son crying and saying that, he's so sorry, he got in an accident. And some of you may know where I'm going with this because I just found out that this was a thing. I'm like, oh my gosh. So he said that he got in an accident, he's so sorry, and he's crying, and he's like a teenager. And his dad was like, it's fine, like things happen, where are you? And then someone else gets on the phone. And this person's like, I have your son. He's in the back seat of my car and I'm gonna need you to do something. He was like, your son was at the park and he saw something he wasn't supposed to see while he was fishing at the park. And so like her husband was like, you need to let my son go. This is kidnapping. Gothic Hippies contour sticks. We have those two colors. This one is N7 and this one's H4. So the person on the other line was like, well, he cost me $20,000. I need half of that money back. So you need to go to the bank. So the kidnapper was telling the dad that he needs to get him $10,000 back because his son had cost him $20,000 and he would not return his son until he got the money for him. Don't see this? Don't put it in there. You put it right above. Put the bronzer right above. So this kidnapper, he has the dad like running to 3 different banks, and he's like, yeah, stay on the phone with me. I don't want you calling the cops. I don't want you talking to anybody at all. Like, you're wearing, green pants and a brown shirt. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, I see you. Putting the bronze here will slim your face down. And then we're gonna put some up here. And on the sides of the nose. Right here to cut. And underneath. And then he's telling him things like, I'm gonna cut your son's fingers off unless you hurry up. And then his son gets on the phone and he's like, Dad, I'm so sorry. Remember when I went to the park and yada yada, just torturing this poor father. So we're gonna put this here and here as well, and some here. And we're gonna blend this out. Here we go. So this guy has all of his information and it's just crazy. He has all this information on him, knows where he lives. This family's so scared. They want to know how to get their son back. They don't have this money to give to this guy. And so he's at the bank and he's like, I don't have this kind of money to give you. And he's like, well, you're gonna have to take a loan out. I know I look crazy, but trust in this process. And there's no rules. We're gonna be a vampire. It's all for fun. Gonna make some fun little TikToks as a vampire. Yeah, maybe we should go down on the neck here so it blends better. Make sure you get in the hairline so it looks like your skin. And the reason why you want to wet the beauty blender, you guys, is because if you don't, it's going to suck up all the product. Make sure you're giving me a like and a follow, though. This is like a lot of work, and I'm here to help you guys. If you don't know me, my name is Anna. I own a boutique with my sister called Gothic Hippies, and this is one of our palettes. It is the palette we are going to use for this look. This is the Book of Dark Spells. We have made this palette. You will not find it anywhere else. This is called the Book of Dark Spells. And look how amazing. Look at this. Look at it. Yeah, so we're going to be using some reds and blacks out of here. Okay, so back to the story. I forgot to tell you guys that when he got the first phone call from this kidnapper, he had like written down a little note to his boss telling him to call 911. He has my son. This is okay that I look so crazy like it's supposed to. We're doing like a vampire, so get sloppy with it. And if I didn't tell you, I'm using Black Flame Candle right here. That's what I'm using. The pigment's amazing, you guys. So I'm gonna sweep some of this underneath and bring it up to connect to the black on top. And I'm gonna come in here too. We're gonna be taking Dead Man's Toes and we're gonna be putting it on a blending brush and we're gonna be blending out the edges of the black. Dead Man's Toes is like a really beautiful crimson burgundy mix. So look at the pigment. I'm telling you, this palette is amazing. You guys need this, especially all of you Hocus Pocus lovers. Yes, we're gonna go crazy here. Blending out. Yes, so good. You guys can look use this look to be like a devil or just anything that has red in it that's spooky. And we're gonna blend this underneath here. So the cops start investigating all of this. And come to find out, the cops call the husband. I'm gonna use a little bit of We Fly, the brown, for my eyebrows. So I wanna make these more bold because my eyeshadow is so bold. It's like eating up my eyebrows here. So we're gonna use a gel liner and we're gonna go inside the waterline here. And we're gonna kind of swoop up to make a little wing. And then we're gonna take it in and then we're gonna do the top. I'm going to be applying cluster lashes. So you'll be applying the bond just like mascara. You do not need a lot. Back to the story. So the cops they started calling the dad, even though he wasn't supposed to like hang up with the kidnapper. Doing this so you can see. So he answers the cop's call, of course. And the cop had told him that they have got a hold of his son on the phone. Liquid liner pen. So liquid liner pen. Gothic Hippies mascara. Look at this comb. It's so good. So we're going to do the under lashes here. So he answers the phone when the cops call. And come to find out they have talked to his son and he was safe at home. The cops were like, okay, so you need to hang up. It's a scam. Gothic Hippies lipstick, Midnight. Smells like cupcakes. Perfectly pigmented, perfect for Halloween, spooky season, but perfect for our goth friends. Yeah, so the cops tell him that it's a scam to hang up the phone, and so he does, and then he goes home. Look at this. So pretty. It smells so good, you guys. Oh gosh. We're gonna clean it up. Look like I have a mustache. Got a little brush here to clean it up. My favorite shade of red that we carry, and of course it's called Love Bite. Watch how easy this is. We're not done with Love Bite though. We're about to bring in some of the fun parts. I'm just gonna take some of my finger here and then I'm going to just rub it here so it gives me that, you know, hollowed-eyed, dead look. Look at that. So the dad goes straight home and of course he's loving on his son, crying. It's so the scam is that he like stole like the husband's of this girl I work with, stole his like phone data and everything and got like voice messages of their son and used AI to make him say things. Isn't that unreal? Like have you guys heard of this? Like I have never heard of this, but some of the girls at work were like, oh yeah, I've heard of this. And I'm like, I have not. This is insane. I need to talk about this and bring some awareness to people. So I guess if you get a phone call, like they're saying that if somebody isn't saying anything on the other line, don't go, hello, hello, someone there, hello. First of all, that's like scary movie vibes right there. But it's not a movie. It's real life scary. And they're like copying your voice. Like all of this is just getting, it's too much. Can we like rewind a little bit? Because this whole hacking technology thing is going too far. Like if you're this smart, like use your power for good and not evil. Please, like why are you doing this? You can make some serious bank doing things the right way instead of scamming people. Look at this look. I'm obsessed. Let's put some teeth in, yeah. This is my method. This is what I like to do. I know there are so many different methods and everybody has their preferences, but I'm gonna show you mine. So this is what I use for my vampire teeth. Are you ready? Fingernail tips. Fingernail tips. Those bad boys right there. Those are gonna be our teeth. And everyone's teeth are different. I have small teeth, so I'm gonna use like the pinky nail. So I'm gonna take these scissors and I am going to cut these in little pointed shapes, like a vampire tooth. All right. And then once we have our shape, let me get this little piece off. Okay. We're gonna file it down and we're gonna file these edges because these are gonna be like towards your gums. You don't want these poking you, so we're gonna file it nice and smooth. We're gonna wash everything afterwards, so make sure you do too, because we're gonna have like nail dust everywhere. So we're just gonna file this smoothly to where it just looks like a tooth. See, I don't like mine this long, so I am going to shorten them. And to get your little fang in, we're going to be using good old Fix-A-Dent. So it's gonna be up on your gums, so make sure your gums are like dry, and then we're gonna hold them in place until it dries. So we're not gonna cover the whole tooth in Fix-A-Dent. It's just gonna be at the top where it's going to stick to the gums. Let's put the other one in. It does make your lipsticks, but yeah, so good. And this is how I become a vampire. So I'm glad, you know, you watched this. Please give me a like and a follow, and I shall, you know, do some more fun stuff like this for you. Spooky season is here, but this is being year round. So if this is you like year round, then give me a follow. I'm gonna do something with this hair and I'll be right back. Curl, tease, conquer.